I don't support bum energy.
I'm not no bum. That's the thing though. Not no bum.
That you a bum.
I'm not no bum.
A heartwarming moment between Fanum and his mom just got weaponized by a complete stranger, and the internet is not having it. It started innocently enough. Fanum was on stream having an emotional conversation with his mother, talking about how far they've come together and everything he's been able to do for her. Pure, wholesome content that had viewers smiling and feeling good about seeing genuine family love.
Lo que está pasando, pero está haciendo lo de él.
No, ya cuando empezaron a subirte, que ya tú me dijiste, oh, me mandaron un cheque.
¿De cuánto era el cheque?
2,000, 3,000 y pico, 4,000 y pico.
¿Qué tú hiciste en esos tiempos?
No, ya yo estaba, pero ¿verdad?
Then this guy appears out of nowhere, reacting to that exact clip and dropping a bombshell. He claims to be Fanum's cousin. His complaint? That while Fanum's showing love to his mom, he's supposedly neglecting the rest of his family, including this guy and his parents. The tone was passive-aggressive from the jump, saying he and his parents should have been celebrating with Fanum's family, that there's family beef to squash, and that Fanum's basically ignoring them.
But I'm gonna be real with y'all. Congratulations to him and buying the Maybach and all that. But our aunt should have been there too. And actually, while he was at it, my mom should have been there too. His other aunt should have been there too. And if we being real, he should have invited me too. If he had invited me, man, we could have really talked it out. It should have been, you should have invited our aunt and my mom as well, bro. Your other aunt. So all the 3 sisters could have been together. And then you should have invited me too. So we could have settled our differences and figured out the next move as to how we were gonna take over.
Now, for those who might not know, Fanum is a major content creator who joined the elite group AMP alongside kaicenat, Duke Dennis, and Agent. He rose to fame doing 2K content, funny skits, and lifestyle vlogs, but since joining AMP, he's built a reputation as one of the most supportive creators in the space. This is the guy who constantly shouts out smaller streamers, reacts to their content, and genuinely helps them grow their audiences. Ask anyone who's interacted with him, his vibe is always positive, and he's that creator who gives other people a shot when nobody else would. So hearing someone call him selfish, especially during a wholesome moment with his mother, that immediately raised red flags for everyone watching. Here's where things get really sketchy though. This alleged cousin posted his reaction video right after Fanum had been showing off a new car on stream. The timing felt incredibly opportunistic, like this person was just waiting for the perfect moment when Fanum's clearly doing well to suddenly surface with these accusations. But here's the kicker. Fans who followed Fanum since his early 2000 content days had never heard of this person. Longtime viewers, people who knew about his family situation, his background, his come-up story, nobody knew who this guy was. Yet here he was inserting himself into a private family moment and broadcasting it to thousands of strangers like he had some right to be there. The whole thing felt calculated and manipulative from the start.
Like, we used to be back in the island, and then once he like blew up, he started acting strange. So he like changed up on everybody. But real talk, like Fanum, bro, like, diablo loco, don't get after me, de verdad. You forgot about me, bro. And you forgot about the fam ever since you blew up. Don't fucking forget about your cousin, bro. How can you do that to your own fam, bro? That's why money changes, bro.
If you're really trying to reach out to family or clear up some misunderstanding, you don't do it by putting them on blast in front of their entire audience. You don't create public drama around what should be a private family issue. And you definitely don't do it with the kind of entitled energy this guy was bringing to the situation. Eventually, Fanum had no choice but to address it. He got on stream, watched the clip, and delivered a brutal reality check that cut straight through the nonsense.
I seen some shit going around talking about I don't situate my peoples, this and that, all this other extra shit. Let me tell you something, bro. I don't support bum ass. I don't support bum energy. If you a bum, you a bum. You know what I'm saying? I can't, what am I gonna do with that? You a bum.
I don't know who that is. Simple as that. He called out the opportunistic behavior directly, explaining that he supports people who actually work and hustle, not random individuals who surface when the spotlight's bright and success is visible.
I don't even play those type of games, bro. Everybody near me that is doing shit, you know what I'm saying, is getting situated. We don't even deal with the little that want to come around a situation and leash. We don't deal with like that, chat. Nobody, you heard? But on some so I don't know that on some that on God, bro. My mother, I do not know that nigga, bro. But it's a good example to show niggas though as well You can't leech off a situation. You can't leech off a situation. I built this shit brick by brick. I just said this shit a billion times. You can't expect niggas to fuck with you.
He made it clear that he's always been there for people who put in effort, who grind, who show up consistently. But he's not about to hand out rewards to people who appear out of nowhere with their hands out just because things are going well. His message was crystal clear. If you want support, you earn it through effort and consistency, not by showing up with manufactured drama when someone else succeeds. But instead of taking the L and moving on like any reasonable person would, this guy doubled down hard. And this is where it gets really manipulative and honestly pretty disgusting. He clipped Fanum's response. But here's the key part. He edited out all the context. Gone were Fanum's explanations about not knowing him. Gone was the part about supporting people who actually grind and work for their success. Gone was any mention of how this guy just appeared out of nowhere.
I seen some shit going around talking about I don't situate my peoples, this and that, all this other extra shit. Let me tell you something. I don't support bum ass niggas, bro. I don't support bum energy.
I'm not no bum, nigga.
Bum.
That's the thing, though, nigga. I'm not no fucking bum, nigga.
That you a bum.
I'm not no fucking bum.
I don't even know.
I'm not no fucking bum. I work fucking hard for my shit, nigga.
What remained was a carefully manipulated narrative designed to make Fanum look heartless and this guy look like the victim. He basically created a completely different story from the same footage, one that painted him as some struggling family member being abandoned by his successful cousin. It was masterful manipulation, honestly, but in the worst possible way. When the initial drama started dying down and people moved on to other things, this person couldn't let it go. Day after day, he kept making content about Fanum, hoping to recapture that viral moment that had briefly put him in the spotlight. It became clear that this wasn't about family or hurt feelings, this was about clout, pure and simple. While Fanum had already moved on and was back to his regular content, this guy was stuck in a loop, talking about the same situation over and over again like it was his full-time job. When even that stopped working and the views started dropping, he escalated to something that was honestly just sad to watch. He started literally demanding several $1,000s from Fanum. Not as a joke, not as some kind of bit, but as if he was genuinely owed money. Like Fanum should just cut him a check for existing.
None of this shit has ever been for me, dude. It's always been for the fucking family, dude. And the fact that you doing this shit right now, my nigga, I could not believe you took it to this fucking level. Understand what the fuck you're doing to me right now, nigga? I'm dead ass ready to squash this beef, bro. This shit been dragged on a little too long, bro. Just pay up, my nigga. $5,000, my nigga. $5,000 and I won't bother you again till next year, my nigga, because you should honestly pay about $5,000 a year to our aunt, nigga. Truthfully. Just putting that out there. He should pay about like $5,000 a year. But nigga, pay $5,000, nigga, I won't bother you again, nigga. I won't bother you again till next year, nigga.
At this point, it crossed from opportunistic drama into pure desperation, and even the people who might have initially felt sorry for him started seeing through the act. While this guy was busy chasing clout through lies and manufactured drama, Fanum continued being exactly who he's always been. He recently gifted his actual brother a Rolex for graduating, showing that he absolutely does support his real family, the people who've been there, who've put in work, who've shown up consistently. He's always been about lifting up the people around him who deserve it, whether that's family members who've been grinding or small content creators who are trying to build something legitimate.
Oh! $55,000? You just bought a brand new Rolex, nigga? I want fucking $10,000. We need $10,000 now, nigga, and you got 3 days to pay.
Meanwhile, the fake cousin is still making content off Fanum's name, still obsessing over a situation that's long over for everyone else. It's evolved from opportunistic to genuinely creepy at this point, like stalker-level behavior. He's built his entire online presence around this one lie, and now that's all he has. His one viral moment wasn't talent, creativity, or hard work. It was a fabricated story designed to tear someone else down. This situation reveals something important about success and the parasites it inevitably attracts. No matter how hard you work, how genuine you are, or how much you give back to your community, there will always be someone trying to ride your wave instead of building their own. The internet saw through this immediately because people aren't stupid. They recognize the manipulation, the suspicious timing, the lies. Because when you try to tear someone down to build yourself up, especially using fabricated family drama, you're not just exposing them, you're exposing yourself. The saddest part is that this could have been a learning moment. This guy could have taken Fanum's response as motivation to actually build something of his own, to create content worth watching, to develop real skills. Instead, he chose to double down on the lie and make that his entire identity. Now he's permanently known as the fake cousin who tried to destroy someone's reputation for clout, and that's going to follow him wherever he goes online. What do you think? Was this guy seriously delusional or just desperately opportunistic? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more content like this every week. Hit the bell icon for notifications when new videos drop. That's it from me. Catch you in the next one. Peace.